fight corruption. There is no doubt that this government, more than any government in the history of our country, are taking the crusade against money laundering and corruption as a task that must be achieved. Mr. President, there is no doubt that billions of dollars and pounds abroad have been siphoned from our system to foreign nations, especially by those who have held political office in time past. In seconding this bill, Mr. President, I want to say we must equally look at how we can enlarge the net of exposing and arresting those who have siphoned money out of this country. In essence, this bill must take into consideration public office holders and their immediate families who have properties abroad to give account of how they acquire these properties. In this country, Mr. President, many people who have held public office in time past, what they have done is to siphon money abroad to buy properties in the name of their wives and their children. I want to submit, Mr. President, that there's a need to do an history of all those who have held public office in Nigeria to look at how they have acquired their properties and their children and their immediate families. That is when we can be seen to be fighting corruption. Any public office holder with in time past or present who have properties abroad and their children and their wives, it is not out of place for this bill to be all-encompassing. So we should know those who have acquired properties abroad in the name of their family members. That is why we can fight this corruption, Mr. President. Nigeria is bleeding now, and because our country is bleeding, we must take the courage. Those who have could go ahead to release some of the properties they have acquired. I say this without any fear of contradiction. I don't have any property abroad, nor my children. Anybody that has acquired property who have held public office in time past should be ready to give account. Our country is bleeding, there is no job, people are dying of poverty. I support this motion, this bill. Well, once they start it for me, I don't have any property abroad. No, my children don't have any property abroad as I speak. So anybody that has property abroad or investment abroad should come out to tell us how they acquire this property. In doing that, that is when, Mr. President, we can say we are fighting corruption. President Buhari is determined and he has been doing that. We should support this government. Well, I see some reactionaries, but Mr. President...
the single Senator Adeyemi.
That place. All those who have properties abroad, who are seated here, should give an account of how they acquire their properties.
Senator Adeyemi, please round up.
On this note, my position is very clear, it's unambiguous. Let everybody give account and their children how they acquire properties. Sadano of Sokoto, who was the president.
Please round up, please.
Our political.
Distinguished colleagues, there are two bills that address similar or even the same issue. So we are taking the two bills together and then the contribution as well. So, Leader of the Senate, you invite the next person so that we discuss. People who want to, the single colleagues who want to make contribution could do so.